Graduates, please take your seats. Students, families, and faculty, thank you for coming this afternoon. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2018 Graduation and Awards Recognition Ceremony, at which we celebrate and honor the accomplishments of UW students who have finished a baccalaureate or doctoral degree in chemistry or biochemistry. I'm Mike Heineke, professor and chair of the Department of Chemistry. It's fun to be first at the podium because this affords me the pleasure of being the very first to congratulate our students who have persevered in the challenging program of coursework and in some cases original research to earn their degree. Please join me in applauding this wonderful accomplishment. I also want to recognize the people who are here who are not our graduates. About a quarter of the audience in attendance here today are our graduates. The majority of you are friends and family of the graduates, and you people have provided, in many cases, financial and other support and encouragement for the students to get through the program. I'd like to invite our graduates to applaud their family and friends who are here visiting. We've got a lot to do today, so in a few minutes we'll introduce and hear comments from two of our graduating undergrad students. We'll then recognize the PhD graduates who are here today. It'll then be time to recognize a few of our baccalaureate students who have won special honors and awards. And then we'll recognize all the baccalaureate students by calling them to the stage to receive a congratulatory certificate. This is not your actual diploma. We haven't graded all the exams yet. Finally, we'll end our event by hearing remarks from a distinguished alumnus, Dr. Jared Sylvia. Then we'll adjourn to our reception, which is on the concourse above. It's now my pleasure to introduce Professor Tricia Davis to extend her congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you. Welcome, family and friends, to the graduation ceremony for Chemistry and Biochemistry. And congratulations, graduates. Today is a day of celebration. It's not a day to worry about the future or what comes next, but instead it's a day to reflect on the past, to think about the sacrifices, the hard work, and the struggles that you went through to get to this place today. And to remember going forward that there will continue to be struggles, but that you will very likely succeed as you've done so far. So let me congratulate the graduates again. Thank you.
I'd now like to introduce Dr. Debbie Wiggin, who's the principal lecturer in chemistry and the director of entry-level programs. Debbie will introduce our first student speaker.
Thank you, Mike. So the last time I was here in Hec Ed, there was a little more purple in the audience. I was out on the court for a gymnastics meet. It was Faculty Appreciation Night, and one of my students had invited me to be her faculty partner. Fortunately, I didn't have to do any backflips. The biggest gymnastics move I needed to make was high five. I did that perfectly. So, high five to all of you graduates. Marvelous to be able to congratulate you here. Our first speaker, Ernie Tao, earned his biochemistry degree as a first step to the dream of continuing to medical school and a PhD. But that is only part of Ernie's story. He also has a passion for political science and has earned a double major in biochemistry and political science. Most MD, PhD students choose for their PhD research an area of medical research. But Ernie is going to combine his political science with his interest in medicine and apply the social science research methods to issues of health. So please help me welcome Ernie to the stage.
Good afternoon. To the chemistry and the biochemistry classes of 2018, congratulations. If you guys are anything like me, this has certainly been a roller coaster. For me, my roller coaster went all the way through my last quarter of college, taking physical chemistry, and that was really, really tough, so I'm really glad I'm standing here in front of you guys today. To finally reach this step is a great achievement. I'm honored for this opportunity to speak to you all today. But I'm not here to offer great truths or existential wisdom. I'm your peer. I stand right here among you all today. I am here, though, to share some of my stories at the University of Washington in the hopes that hopefully you guys can glean something of value. When I began here at the University of Washington, like lots of you guys, I wanted to help people. Well, as much as an 18-year-old knows about helping people, right? As the son of immigrants who came to this country for a better life for my sister and I, they wanted two things from me: financial security and stability. And at the time, going to medical school and being a physician checked both of those boxes. Awesome, sweet, let's do it. Let's be a doctor. And to me, that path brought me to taking classes in biochemistry, working in a cancer research lab, and also getting my emergency medical technician license to start clinical care as soon as possible. I got this license for 4 reasons. The first reason is I figured med schools would want clinical hours. This is a pretty cool way to do so. The second reason is I wanted to scream down 2nd Avenue in an ambulance and see people part on both sides and rush to an emergency. That sounded pretty cool. Third reason, I thought girls might think it'd be pretty cool too. But finally, I wanted to help people. And thankfully, this job was able to help me achieve all of these dreams, but that last one gave me some trouble. In my EMT textbook, we briefly covered the symptoms of an opioid overdose. There was maybe 2 paragraphs in there. When King County issued naloxone to firefighters in South King County, we practiced shoving little syringes up each other's noses to practice issuing this drug. But despite all this training, nobody told me what it was like to work with patients who would overdose time and time again, until one day, there wasn't a future for them anymore. And nobody told me what it was like to work underneath I-5, or in what people used to call the jungle, working with homeless patients who we would send to Harborview every week, every single week, and they definitely weren't getting any healthier. And one day, I had a patient tell me that they were hungry, not sick. I know my medical toolbox as an EMT is really, really tiny, but I don't think I've seen any sandwiches in them. And I know a doctor's medical toolbox is vast, but I don't even think they can prescribe 3 square meals a day. Relentless, I was thinking too narrowly for the world. Look, you guys know this. Sometimes I find it patronizing when older adults pretend that we don't understand what it's like in the real world. I am young, I am very naive, my experiences are certainly limited. But no one gets through any amount of life without experiencing hardship, without experiencing failure, without experiencing heartbreak. And I think our generation is really attuned to what's going on around us, especially in these tumultuous times. Now here we are, with this privilege called education, and this charge from the world we are citizens of, this charge to serve, this charge to go out into our communities. But I'm not saying jump headfirst into community hands-on work. Stay your course. Pursue your passion. But even in the most sanitized of labs, and from my experience working in labs, really not that sanitized sometimes. Look in the waste bucket, look in the acid-base bin. It's kind of gross in there sometimes. But I digress. Even the most sanitized of labs, the consequences are enormous. the moral, ethical, and societal questions that science grapples with every day could certainly use ethical, moral, and worldly scientists. And good thing I'm standing in a room full of them today. Finally, in life, as in science, all of our accomplishments are built upon the dedication and the commitment of others. And so to our families, to our friends, to our mentors, to our professors, thank you. Thank you for this constant support. Thank you for your generous kindness. I know that everything that I am is the continuation of someone else's kindness. So let's pass on that kindness in whatever and any way we can. I wish you all every kindness in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernie. Our second speaker immigrated to UW from sunny Silicon Valley. Becky Danford, if you cannot find her in a class or working in the laboratory, she's likely outside, hiking, biking, backpacking. And living in Seattle for a few years, she's added a new skill, and that is doing all of these in the rain. Becky sees her biochemistry degree as a means to solve environmental problems. As an undergrad, she interned at Arzeda Corporation, where her project was to engineer microorganisms to produce sustainable chemicals. Becky will continue at Arzeda after graduation and plans to start graduate school in a couple of years. But before all that, a month-long trip biking in Europe. I'm a bit jealous. Yeah. Becky, please.
Great. Well, thank you all for coming this afternoon to celebrate. I think after any big life accomplishment, it's fun to look back on the happy, nostalgia-inducing memories. But today, I want us to also remember our more cringeworthy memories. I want us to reflect on how bad luck and mistakes shaped our past and defined our present. Now, I have to give you a disclaimer that I do not have a very good track record in the public speaking department. You see, standing up here is giving me flashbacks to the 5th grade. I was playing the Tin Man in a production of The Wizard of Oz, and I was super excited, mostly because I got to paint myself silver and wear a trash can. The trash can seemed like a great idea at the time, but it was so big, I couldn't quite see the ground. The day of the show came. Just as the lion was making his big entrance, I tripped over Toto and rolled off the stage. I was absolutely mortified. But UW's motto is fail forward, so as long as I don't roll off the stage today, I'm going to consider this speech a success. The past few years of undergrad have been an adventure. Each of us has a unique story about how we got here today. But I think all of our stories involve times we were challenged and forced to adapt when life just did not go according to plan. As a freshman, I was determined to do research. After building an extensive Excel spreadsheet comparing 20 different labs on campus, I found the perfect one. My first day on the job went well, but when I emailed the lab for my work schedule the next day, they just never responded. Good thing I had 19 backup labs. But since then, I have actively avoided the forestry building. Eventually, I found a new lab and began studying climate change in the Pacific Islands. I'll spare you the details, but if anyone wants to learn more about predicting freshwater security with marine lake sediment, isotope geochemistry, and paleoclimatology, please hit me up on LinkedIn. My research brought me on an expedition to the Pacific Island nation, Palau. It took chemistry beyond the classroom and into a BBC wildlife documentary. I designed experiments while literally bushwhacking through the jungle, waded through waist-high mud to collect just one more data set, and survived tired and hungry scientists on uninhabited islands 6,000 miles away from home. During my stay, I had the wonderful opportunity to teach Palauan high schoolers a course on climate change. Teaching challenged me to battle PowerPoint late into the night, create chemistry labs from a hodgepodge of pantry items, and communicate my research to new students of science and the English language. I definitely have a newfound respect for our Gen Chem instructors. My trip to Palau was the highlight of my undergraduate experience. I almost forgot about my freshman year mishap being ghosted by a lab manager. In retrospect, I realized that if I weren't awkwardly rejected from that first lab, I would not have begun researching climate change nor gone to Palau. Today, we are reflecting on our time at UW, celebrating the things we did. But I also want us to celebrate the things we didn't do. I want us to remember the not-so-glamorous moments. For me, it's when I could not determine a carboxylic acid from an aldehyde in OChem lab. That time my miscalculation wasted months of lab work. Feeling inadequate when I realized that I would not graduate in 4 years. Or that evening I called home crying because I had quit my summer job in the middle of nowhere, Minnesota, and had no place to live or money to fly home. As grad students, your research will not get funded. Future doctors, you will misdiagnose a sick patient. You won't find fulfillment in your work, or you'll forget your priorities and hurt someone you care about. It's important for us, especially as scientists, to learn from trial and error. Looking back, I'm thankful for the opportunities UW gave me to succeed. But I'm even more thankful for the opportunities UW gave me to fail, because those were the moments that challenged me to learn. Now I know that even when my team loses the intramural inner tube basketball championship twice, there's always grad school. I want to give a shout out to my little sister Emma for her unending support and inspiration. I would like to thank the Chem department for putting up with us for these past few years. I know I had a wonderful adventure. After graduation, I hope to continue challenging myself with imperfection, and I hope we can all continue practicing resilience with the openness to learn. I think it would be only appropriate to conclude this speech and my last minutes as an undergraduate honoring my 5th grade Tin Man catastrophe while embracing the Fail Forward motto. Give me 1 second.
Thank you, Tin Man. Next, we have two graduates, Julia Ju and Sedona Eubank. They will earn their degrees in biochemistry with a second major in biology for Julia and in neurobiology for Sedona. While undergraduates, they participated in research projects, Julia in the pathology department and Sedona in biochemistry. After a year continuing to work in research laboratories, they planned to head back to school. Julia for medical school and Sedona for neuroscience graduate work. But today is not only about their lives as scientists. Instead, you'll witness their musical talents as they perform Lean on Me by Bill Withers. Please welcome Julia and Sedona.
Feel free to sing along. Sometimes we in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if you have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. So come on, me brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on when you're not strong. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If I have a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me, call me, call me, call me.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Let me join by congratulating all the graduates. Let me thank the wonderful student speakers and the performers. I'm delighted to be standing before you today. My name is Munira Khalil. I'm a professor in the chemistry department here, and it is my pleasure and privilege to honor the accomplishments of our PhD students. A PhD, or Doctor of Philosophy degree, is the highest academic degree awarded at the University of Washington. The first PhD degree in the United States was awarded by Yale University in 1861. The University of Washington awarded its first PhD degree in 1914, and the first PhD degree in chemistry at UW was awarded a year later in 1915. In the recent past, we have approximately 50 students per year who are awarded PhD degrees in the departments of chemistry and biochemistry. So what does it take to earn a PhD degree? A student completes coursework and original scholarly research over a period of 5 to 6 years beyond the bachelor's degree. During these 5 or so years, PhD students identify a scientific problem of interest and solve it. Sounds simple enough, right? Only the PhD students are laughing. Maybe not, you know. The PhD journey, and it really is a journey. It requires perseverance, hard work, and relentless focus. And I hope that for all of you sitting before us, that it has been a joy, and that as you look back, you realize just how much you've learned and how much you have given us. It culminates in the doctoral thesis, which a PhD candidate defends before the public and a committee or faculty experts. Our PhD students leave with world-class scientific skills and leadership abilities, which translate into successful careers in not just academia, but also in industrial and government research facilities, patent law, entrepreneurial ventures, and financial consulting, to name a few. Our PhD graduates have earned the right to wear the purple and gold gown that represents the University of Washington, and we honor their accomplishments. I now invite the PhD students seated in the first row to line up on the side ramp. I will then read the individual names of the PhD students participating in today's ceremony and invite them to meet their research mentor at center stage, where the ceremonial doctoral hood will be placed over their head. Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Bahagigot, PhD Chemistry, Development of ultrafast modulation for application to multidimensional gas chromatography. Thesis advisor, Robert Sinovec. Jimena Barros Alvarez, PhD Biochemistry, amino acyl tRNA synthetases as targets for structure-guided drug design against pathogenic protozoa and bacteria. Thesis advisor, Wim Hole. Erica Buckle, PhD Chemistry, Characterization of the structures of small peptides and their interactions with inorganic minerals. Thesis advisor, Gary Drobny. Spencer Carey, PhD Chemistry and Nanotechnology and Molecular Engineering. Energetics of catalytic intermediates on nickel-3 bicalorimetry, empirical trends and benchmarks for quantum theory. Thesis advisor, Charles Campbell. Kimberly Hartstein, Sarah Flowers, I apologize, PhD Chemistry, Preparation, Characterization, and Reactivity of Ruthenium Protic N-hydrocyclic carbene complexes. Thesis advisor, Brandy Cossart. Zachary Fox, PhD Chemistry, ultrafast mixed regime spectroscopy, combining infrared, visible, and X-ray techniques to better understand intramolecular charge transfer. Thesis advisor, Munira Khalil. Kimberly Hartstein, PhD Chemistry, post-synthetic tuning of electronic dopants in colloidal semiconductor nanocrystals, carrier stability, and spectroscopic signatures. Thesis advisor, Daniel Gamlin. Lauren Kang, PhD Chemistry, developing gold and silver catalyzed dehydrogenative cross-coupling toward donor-acceptor polymer synthesis. Thesis advisor, Christine Luscombe. Jason Lee, PhD Chemistry, development of novel direct aerolation methodology for the synthesis of conjugated polymers. Thesis advisor, Christine Luscombe. Heidi Nelson, PhD Chemistry, defect-related luminescence in nanocrystals, spectroscopy and computation. Thesis advisor, Daniel Gamlin. Nicholas Montoni, PhD Chemistry, plasmon hybridization in clusters of metal nanoparticles and magnetic nanoparticle oligomers. Thesis advisor, David Masiello. Stephen Quillen, PhD Chemistry, electron energy loss spectroscopy, analytical theory and numerical simulations of individual nanoparticles and nanostructures. Thesis advisor, David Masiello. Jennifer Stein, PhD Chemistry, scratching the surface of colloidal indium phosphide nanoparticles, tuning the physical and electronic structure through surface chemistry. Thesis advisor, Brandy Cossart. David Williams Young, PhD Chemistry, towards efficient and scalable electronic structure methods for the treatment of relativistic effects and molecular response. Thesis advisor, Xiaosong Li. Mark Ziffer, PhD Chemistry, spectroscopic studies of exciton electronic structure and charge recombination in solution process semiconductors for photovoltaics. Thesis advisor, David Ginger. Congratulations again to all our PhD graduates.
Good afternoon. I'm Gary Drobny. I'm a professor of chemistry, and I'm the associate chair for the undergraduate chemistry program. We now celebrate the accomplishments of students who have completed an undergraduate degree program in chemistry or biochemistry. This year, approximately 375 students will graduate from the University of Washington with degrees in chemistry or biochemistry, making our program one of the largest of its type in the nation. Our degree recipients have completed courses of study that are among the most rigorous and exacting at this university. And with these degrees, and based upon exit surveys that we give to our graduating seniors, we expect about 40% to go into professional schools in health-related fields like medicine, dentistry, or pharmacy. About 10% of our graduating class will enroll in PhD programs in chemistry, biochemistry, or related fields. About 40% will enter the job market directly, and about 10% indicated that they don't have fixed plans, but it probably will involve travel of some nature. This year, we'd like to give special recognition to the 9 students completing the Bachelor of Science chemistry degree, which is certified by the American Chemical Society, the ACS. This degree requires lecture and laboratory background in each branch of chemistry, giving these students an extensive breadth of knowledge in chemistry that is, again, professionally certified. 7 of the students receiving a Bachelor of Science ACS certified degrees are here today, and as I call these students, I ask that they stand. These students are Kimberly Anderson, you can hold your applause until the very end, Sean Crane, Kyle Curtis, John Eichler, remain standing, Felix Lieb, Cameron Nakatani, Stephanie Tankyo. Please give these students your applause. Now I'd like to call your attention to those students who are graduating with Baccalaureate Honors. The top 10% of students graduating in each UW college are awarded distinctions based upon cumulative grade point average. Summa cum laude designates the top 0.5%, magna cum laude the next 3%, and cum laude the next 6.5%. Among our graduates are 17 students who have earned a grade point average of 3.76 or higher, and thus will receive their degrees cum laude or with honors. 11 of these students are here today. So as I call your names, I'd ask you to rise, hold your applause until the very end, please. Sierra Broker, Ivor Clinton, Hyung Chan Kim, Jessica Lowe, Alex McKinnon, Daniel Oron, Jonathan Ramos, Joseph Song, Aaron Taylor, Amber Weiss, and Eric Zhu. Please congratulate these students with your applause. Eleven additional students have earned a grade point average of 3.87 or higher and will receive their degrees magna cum laude with high honors. 8 of our magna cum laude graduates are here today, and I ask them to rise as I read their names. Michael Allen, Sedona Eubank, Julia Ju, Connor Linehan, Madison Miller, Angela Fan, Timothy Welsh, Ji Yin. Please congratulate these students. Two additional students have earned a grade point average of 3.97. And will receive their degrees summa cum laude with the highest of honors. I ask our summa cum laude degree recipients to rise and accept our congratulations. Hyun Jin Kim, Kai Lun Yu. An important aspect of education at a research university is the opportunity for undergraduate students to perform supervised laboratory research. According to our survey, 60% of our students have been involved in undergraduate research. Every year, the chemistry department and the Biochemistry Department give awards that recognize students for distinguished accomplishments in research. Recipients of these awards are selected on the basis of recommendations from their faculty mentors. This year, we've selected 6 students in the Department of Chemistry for distinguished research in chemistry. 5 of these students are in the audience today. Again, as I call your names, please stand and hold your applause until the end, please. Kimberly Anderson, working for Professor Sinovic. Catherine Chang, working for Professor Keller. Ryan Chu, working for Professor Thurberge. Hyun-Jin Kim with Professor Vaughn, and Felix Lieb with Professor Maibaum. Please give a round of applause. Thank you. All right, we're not done yet with research because the Biochemistry Department also has selected 6 students to receive an award for distinguished research in biochemistry, and 5 of these students are in the audience today. So again, these include Brian Kim, working for Professor King, Andrew McAllister for Ruola Baker, Cecilia Juin for Professor Kwan, Donovan Fu for Professor Clevitt, and also Natalie Shumlak for Professor Clevitt. Please congratulate these students. At this time, I'd like to recognize one of our graduates that has been selected for a very prestigious award. Tim Welsh, would you please stand? Hold your applause. Tim is one of only 15 United States scholars, 15 people in this country, to receive the Churchill Scholarship. His selection was based on proven talent in research and his ability to make significant contributions in the sciences, engineering, or mathematics. The scholarship covers full tuition for 1 year of master's study at Churchill College in the University of Cambridge, a stipend, travel costs, and a chance to apply for a special research grant. Please congratulate Tim. And finally, it's my pleasure to recognize the Dean's Medalist for the Division of Natural Sciences in the College of Arts and Sciences. Hyung-Jin Kim, will you please stand? Okay, each year, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences recognizes the top student in the college's 4 divisions of arts, humanities, social sciences, and the natural sciences. Recipients are selected on the basis of grade point average and faculty recommendations. I'm pleased to announce that this year, the Dean's Medal in Natural Sciences has been awarded to Hyun-Jin Kim. He's graduating summa cum laude with a BS in Biochemistry, a BS in Chemistry, and a BS ACMS with departmental honors. We are fortunate that he'll be staying at UW as he matriculates into the UW PhD program in Genome Sciences next year. Please join me in congratulating Hyun-Jin. Okay, we now proceed to the portion of the program where we'll recognize each undergraduate. Professor Heinecke.
Okay, so we're going to ask you to follow directions. I know it's hard. So we have 2 faculty members, Professor Brandy Cosart and Professor Forrest Michael, who will be reading names from the microphones. Your students will be directed row by row to come up the side. You'll get your name read. You must have your name card. Please remember that. You'll get your certificate, and then you'll exit down the center ramp here. I suggest that you stop here and smile at the photographer. Okay? This takes some pressure off the families. You don't have to try and get a picture of your graduate. We'll email them to you. We know where you live. So when you get your certificate, do remember to exit down the middle. Okay, let's get started.
Ernie Tao, a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry with departmental distinction.
Artyom Yashenko, BS Biochemistry.
Rebecca A. Danford, a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Soo-Ki Lee, BA Biochemistry.
Julia H. Ju, a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, College Honors, magna cum laude.
Serena Weisner, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Sedona N. Eubank, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction, and magna cum laude.
Vadim Pasqua, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Sierra R. Broker, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Andrew Garrison, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Natalie M. Shumlak, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Gunnar Rongren, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Lisan Ketemu, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Leif Lehman, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Madeline E. Wessels, a Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry and Interdisciplinary Honors.
Ellen Burka, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Amber L. Weiss, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Interdisciplinary Honors, cum laude.
Haley Laux, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Chris Su, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Nicholas Chu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Adam Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Alexander Wong, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jay Yin, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction, magna cum laude.
Aaron Remedios, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Vivian C. Lee, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
James Lanus, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Diana T. Din, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Jonathan Ramos, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Catherine Chang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, College Honors.
Sarah Castro, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Cecilia M. Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Hannah Yu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Ziki Liu, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jessica Isasa, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Chi Wing Chen, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry.
Kimberly Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, ACS certified.
Vanessa Chan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Cameron Schmidt, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Nu Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction.
Joseph Potts, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Ariana Amita Joseph, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Amanda Windsor, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Hussein Arab, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Daniel Oren, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, departmental distinction, cum laude.
Munraj Sahota, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Johanna Vandenbrande, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Harnoor Kaur Mahal, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Max Wheatley, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Munlin Chabra, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
John Goldstone, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Vivian H. Chong, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Andrew Swansiger, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Caitlin H. Kosai, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jay Lee, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Kendra B. Leet, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Michaela Moreno, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Hallie Parker, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Brooke Pearson, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Tu En Nguyen, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Nicole Hertog, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Karen Huang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Brady Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Paniz Barzagari, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Lily He, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Cameron J. Nakatani, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, American Chemical Society certified.
Darlene Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Janice Nam, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jessica Cheney, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Leah A. Osnes, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, College Honors.
Carla Diaz, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Connor M. Linehan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, magna cum laude.
Sean Crane, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, ACS certified.
Andrew P. Janker, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Alicia Pearson, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Ashton T. Samuelson, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Astrid Salgado, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry.
Nevin C. Califf, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Ashley Matthews, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Hannah S. Singleton, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Rachel Lowe, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
James N. Hamilton, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Farron Storm Essence, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Donovan Y. Fua, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction.
Kyle Curtis, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, ACS certified, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, college honors.
Brian Kim, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, interdisciplinary honors, cum laude.
Ivor Clinton, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Carissa T. Lau, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Yasmin Dunn, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Michelle Yao, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Angela Fan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, magna cum laude.
Fong Ong, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Town Tong, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction.
Tracy Fitch, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Wengi Ng, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Yu Cheng Su, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Amy Shea, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Austin M. Suits, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Aisling O'Connor, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Matthew J. Bernard, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Yi Zhang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Tri Min Huynh, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Roxanne Edenholm, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Sabrina Rajan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Jacoba Lim, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Neha S. Singh, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Alex McKinnon, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Akshay R. Hampapur, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Kimia Imani, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Kunji Pang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Annika Jung, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Emily A. Gilbertson, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Town Tran, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Tan D. Tran, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Akash Rama, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Timothy J. Welsh, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction, magna cum laude.
Joey Song, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Hyunjin Kim, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, departmental distinction, summa cum laude.
Sharon Luo, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
John E. Eichler, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, American Chemical Society certified.
Peter Liao, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Quang Thi Nguyen, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry.
Eric Xu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Nicole S. Claremont, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Sarah Beasley, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Emma C. Horton, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Kendall Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Drake A. Turk, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Madison Miller, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, magna cum laude.
Andrew S. Warren, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Andrew Ramsey, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Aaron R. Taylor, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Karina Tien, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Gabrielle M. Benuska, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Zahra Aliagazada, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Kaylin S.U., Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Departmental Distinction, summa cum laude.
Tess Perez, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Wei-Ling Chang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Andrew McAllister, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Alex Tu Hao Tang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Matthew Berger, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Victoria T. Lam, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Michael Allen, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, magna cum laude.
Carly L. Horn, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Melissa Wynn, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jessica T. Lowe, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Departmental Distinction, cum laude.
Aaliyah Kim, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry.
Lisa F. Kyrie, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Molly Tutt, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Adrienne Santoso, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Vadim Dolgov, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Stephanie Tantio, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, American Chemical Society Certified, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Neil Gerstenmeyer, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
V. L. Tran, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Haley Arst, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Solomi Gabrigzaber, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Travis Dwell, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Erica Pereno, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Nayan O, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Lily Nguyen, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Sierra Cho, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Lisa D. Lai, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Yasul Kim, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Sylvia Tran, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Yajin Lee, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Margaret P. Patrick, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Sui Win, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Crystal Chan, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Tien Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Hara Jun Chin, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
McKenna Ren, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Celine Xia, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Christine Texone, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Tianrei Wang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Sophia Morrison, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Paula Bianca M. Pabustan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Nutapong Apornvirat, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Danny G. Hage, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Boon Singtong, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Ian P. Chuck, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Jinan Alsaroff, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Joyce Wangui Kibui, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Drake Russell, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Departmental Distinction.
Akane Yoshikawa, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Kevin Felt, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Tammy Nguyen, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry.
Brian Magnuson, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Mint Lauhaja Rutsang, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Thomas Liu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Dao Dong, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Ryan Chu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Hao Zhang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Bhavya Jen, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Fatima Alshim Mauri, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry, cum laude.
Anisha Morris, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Ho Chia Hao, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Ojasvi Mithal, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
David K. Cook, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Tyler Kelly, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Marielle Summers, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Unsol Lee, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Julian R. Ishibashi, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Ashleisha Rijal, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry.
Munira J. Gamada, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry. Christian T. Sigmar, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Han Zhao, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry. Tan K. Huyn, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry. Natalie Lee, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Yubo Shu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Jiaokun Lu, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Zara Kasanali, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Yishan Zhang, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry.
Please join me in a round of applause to congratulate all our graduates. It's my great pleasure to introduce a distinguished alum of the University of Washington, Dr. Jared Sylvia, a recent graduate who graduated cum laude with a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and in chemistry. Let me brag a little bit about Jared, because I know he might skip some of this stuff. He was a Goldwater Scholar. He won the Dean's Medal for the Natural Sciences, and he was a Churchill Scholar at Cambridge. He could have maybe gone to Oxford, but he didn't quite make the cut for the Rhodes Scholar, but I guess that's an example of failing forward, and so he's turned out quite well. He went on to do a PhD at MIT and is now back in the Seattle area working, and he's going to tell us a bit about himself and also share an exciting gift opportunity. We have a matching gift opportunity today sponsored by the Departments of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Please help me welcome Jared.
Thanks, Mike. It's a real honor, and I'm very humbled to be here today. Mike said I graduated recently. Recent's now 13 years, so it's open for interpretation. But I do remember 13 years ago sitting where you are today and thinking to myself, I can't believe I have to listen to another person talk. So I'm going to move as quickly as possible so everyone can go hug each other, get some drinks, get some food, and enjoy the afternoon. I grew up in Richland, Washington, and I showed up at UW in 2001. And I was a kid from a family of no scientists. And I knew, though, that I wanted to be a scientist and I wanted to make a difference in the world. 2001, obviously, it was a little bit tumultuous. The dot-com bubble had burst. 9/11 had just happened. So what the future had in store was really uncertain. But I launched into my UW experience, figuring out I'm gonna make the most of it. After dabbling here and there, I came to find a home in the Department of Chemistry. I loved the courses, introductory chemistry, organic chemistry, physical chemistry. It just resonated with me. I became a TA. I helped younger students learn the basics. I worked in the stock room handing out glassware. I was one of those people that you had to deal with, who yelled at you and didn't let you take your glassware home. And it was a great time, and I met a lot of people, and it was an amazing community to be a part of. But then, before I knew it, 4 years had ended, and I was off. I'd graduated with a BS in chemistry, so a big shout out to all the chemistry grads, and a BS in biochemistry, so a big shout out to all you biochemistry grads. So I'm in the right place. Most important, though, I figured out really what I wanted to do. I wanted to change the world of science, but what I really wanted to do was make the world cleaner, our way of life more sustainable, by bringing clean energy technology into our everyday life. And so at first I thought, well, I'm going to go become an academic. And I went off and earned my master's and got my PhD, and that was amazing. And then as much as I loved the colored robes on stage, it wasn't really for me. So what was I going to do? I decided I'd try a new course, and so I went off to augment my technical capabilities with business experience. I joined a consulting firm, went across the globe, helping companies figure out how can they solve their biggest problems. And learning along the way what it would take for a company to be successful, and really what a clean technology company, clean energy technology would take to be successful. After 5 years there, I decided, I was done helping companies and I wanted to go out and actually help lead one. So I joined a company here in Seattle dedicated to low carbon electricity, delivering it to your homes, delivering it to your businesses, and where I can continue to work on my lifelong goal of making the world a better, cleaner place. So that's where I'm at today, and that's how I got here, and I want to emphasize just how important UW and the Department of Chemistry was in that journey. And I didn't really realize it at the time, and you may not realize it if you're a graduate today. But it was really foundational. It helped me develop critical thinking, curiosity, creativity, and empathy. These are attributes I learned across all my experiences here, and it served me well throughout my life. And if I hadn't had these experiences, I don't think I'd be here today. So what made all this learning possible? Well, obviously I had friends and family. Here in the audience, you have friends and family, which is great, and you need to thank them for all their support. There was amazing faculty and staff who helped me along the way. But one thing that you may not notice is the very fortunate support of donors and alumni. Scholarships from the department and UW more broadly, funded by donations, paid for my books, paid for the fees for my courses. It enabled me to do summer research instead of having to go home and work part-time jobs. It was the generosity of many people over many years that enabled a young man from Eastern Washington to dedicate his life to making our planet cleaner, greener, and overall more sustainable. And today, the need for scholarships has never been higher. Tuition costs continue to rise, as you probably know. Cost of living continues to rise. More and more students require financial aid and support to even attend UW. Those students who are dreaming to make the world a better place, who dream about making the energy we use cleaner, may never have the chance to sit in these very seats 4 years from now. So I ask you to think for a moment. You have a unique opportunity to do something great today. If anyone present wishes to donate to fund future students through scholarships, grab the envelope that was with your program. As Mike said, it's a unique opportunity today, one-to-one matching. I have my envelope here. I'm going to give back to the department, back to UW. And I ask for you to consider to do the same. Every single dollar helps. So even just a single dollar can make a difference for students next year, the year after that, and so on. And I know what you might be thinking. I have a ton of student debt. I can't possibly give today. Or I've already given UW thousands of dollars. I'm sure a lot of parents out there are like, yeah, okay. Or maybe you're like, my chemistry professors have been torturing me for 4 years and you're gonna ask me to give them some money? But I hope that if you can't give today, that you'll consider when you've successfully achieved your own dreams, you can look back and remember everything UW gave back to you and to pay it forward to the students of the future. So I thank you for your generosity and support. I'll close with just a few parting thoughts for the graduates. As a UW grad, you can go anywhere. You are truly boundless. Believe this. It takes hard work, sweat, and blood sometimes. But if you do put in the effort, you can make a difference. Best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Jared. So to the graduates, we hope that you will continue to be an active part of the UW chemistry community. You can like us on our Facebook page, and that way we can keep in touch. And if you stay in the area, you'll get invitations to public lectures and events like that. And don't forget those envelopes. So with that, it's my pleasure to relate to everyone how we'll conclude this ceremony. We ask the guests in the audience to remain briefly seated as the graduates recess from the hall. The faculty will go out, followed by the graduates, and we'll meet again up on the concourse where we'll have refreshments. Thank you very much, and congratulations again to the graduates.
Sinana kalinda